again doing yoga classes on Google Meet. It's important that I interact with you during your practice to give you the proper alignments on the poses. All levels of experience are welcome. Once you are instructed with more in-depth position, the classes on YouTube will be more enjoyable. You will truly experience the full benefits of each pose. I hope to see you on the mat in the comfort of your own home. Hi, welcome back to another Dany Yoga class. Thank you so much for being here. If you are just tuning in into my channel for the first time, consider subscribing. It's really helping me. And thank you so much everyone for joining my practice today. If you guys have your yoga mats, let's begin. We will start here in a cross-legged seated position with the hands at the heart in Namaste, closing down the eyes. Just for a couple of breaths, a moment to invite ourselves to our yoga practice, to invite ourselves to this present moment. And to say thank you for showing up for ourselves, showing up for yourself. Saying thank you for the practice of yoga. Thank you for the space you're about to practice. And always be grateful, thankful for the gift of life. Breathing, focusing on the breath. And why not? Smiling at yourself from inside out. Try to stay relaxed. One more breath here. Exhaling all the tension out of the body. Final inhaling. And exhaling. Beautiful. Slowly and gently open your eyes. Releasing the hands by the side. Keep the cross of the legs. Keep the sitting bones on the ground. Inhale, upper body away from the lower back. On the exhale, forward fold. Energizing the arms. Trying not to lift the sitting bones off the mat. Maybe spider hand, cupcake hand. Fold. Roll the shoulders away from the ears. Keep the sitting bones down. Just stretch the sides of the body. 2 breaths here. Try not to tense the neck. One final. And then head up on the inhale. On the exhale, you let go. Change the cross of the legs. Keep the sitting bones down. Inhale away from the lower back. And on the exhale, you're going to do the same. Energize the arms, walking them to the top of the mat. Maybe keeping that spider hand, cupcake hand. Rolling shoulders away from the ears. Keep the sitting bones on the mat. Stretching the sides of the hips, outer hips. Relaxing jaws and neck, shoulders. Just one last breath here. And then inhale, head up. Exhale, walk back towards you. Making a fist. Drawing a few circles on the outside with the fist. Still not collapsing in the lower back. And then changing the direction of your circle towards the inside maybe. And then open and close. Beautiful. Release the hands and just a quick passive forward fold. Extend the legs in front of you. Exhale, fold. You can keep the feet, legs separate if you feel like maybe as wide as the mat. Or just go only where your body feels like going. One breath here. Total relax in the upper body. And then come back up. Cross again. Hands back on the knees or thighs. Drop the chin to chest. And then look up. One more time. Chin to chest. And look up. One more. Chin to chest. And look up. And then come back to center. Right ear, right shoulder. Center. Left ear, left shoulder. And just a few more times like that. Towards the right. Back to center and left. Back to center and right. One more time, center and left. And then come back to center. Bring the legs to one side and press yourself up. Bring yourself up to a tabletop. Moving into a first downward facing dog, making sure your knees are hip apart, your arms are shoulder distance apart. You spread the fingers on the mat, tuck the toes in. Inhale, knees up, exhale, press back. Pedaling the feet for a couple of breaths here, as we always do in a first downward facing dog. Maybe checking the neck, always say yes and no with the head, making sure you're not fighting gravity. Sharpening sitting bones, back and up, lengthening upper body, long neck, heavy head. Beautiful. One more round, pedaling the feet. And then when you are ready, finding stillness for 2 breaths. One more. And when you are ready, inhale yourself to a plank, moving through a first Chaturanga Dandasana. Inhaling, back bend always of your choice. Exhaling back to downward facing dog. Beautiful. Great job. From here, inhale your right leg back and up, 3-legged dog. Just 2 breaths, pressing the hands equally down. Now letting the right hand lighter than the left. Keep the hips in one line and breathe here. One more breath. And when you're ready, gazing to the top, right foot steps in between. Left knee down, not on the same line with the front heel, a little bit to the back. So when you are stepping the knee to the back, you will be able to extend the front leg without sitting on your left heel. Bringing right toes up, heel down, half split, and then coming forward, maybe walk the hands with you, back to your low lunge, and then back again to a half split, and we move this way one more time. Forward to a low lunge and back to a half split. This time you hold. Inhale away from the lower back. Keep the hips in one line. Exhale, fold. Walking the hands underneath the shoulders will help you relax the upper body. Make sure to inhale away from the lower back before you forward fold. Keep your upper body relaxed, not hyperextending. Stay here for one more breath. And then head up on the inhale, on the exhale. Walk the hands back to frame the right foot. Left toes tuck in, runner's lunge. You're going to walk all the way to the back of the mat, bringing your left hand inside your left foot. Preparing for a lizard, stepping right knee down, untuck the toes, inhale away from the lower back, and stay here for 2 breaths. One more. One extra breath, either here or if it's available, bending right knee, release your left hand, catching top of the right foot with the left hand, trying to stretch your right quadricep without collapsing in the right shoulder. Inhale there, and maybe on the exhale, turn the chin and gaze towards the left shoulder. One more breath there. And then we release. Right foot down, left hand back inside, tuck the right toes in, extend the right leg and turn back around to the top of the mat. For your runner's lunge, left hand stays on the mat, kick through the back heel, inhale there, exhale, right arm up in twist, gazing up with your right hand. Only if the neck it's okay, keep the shoulders in one line. And again, make sure you are always supporting your practice with a breath. We stay here for one more breath. And when you're ready, exhale and frame the right foot. Stepping to a plank, moving through a Chaturanga. Inhaling, upward facing dog. Exhaling, maybe a good time for a cleansing breath. Downward facing dog. Wonderful. Let's do all this on the other side. When you are ready, inhale your left leg back and up, pressing the hands equally down. Not letting the left hand feeling lighter than the right. Rolling left shoulder blade down. Stay for a breath or 2. One more. And then gazing to the top of the mat, left foot steps in between, right knee down, moving from a half split to a low lunge a few times. Walking the hands with you if you need to. Moving back, extending the left leg and forward. One more time, moving to the back, and this time we hold. Again, keeping the hips in one line, inhaling away from the lower back before you exhale. Fold into your half split, half Hanuman. Relaxing the upper body, walking the hands closer will help. One more, make sure back of the left knee is okay, you're not hyperextending. Last breath here. And then inhale, head up. Exhale, step the left foot, walking the hands to frame the left foot. Tuck the right toes in, runners lunge and walk to the back of the mat, preparing for a lizard at the back of the mat. Hands are inside my right foot, left knee down. Inhale away from the lower back. Stay here a breath or two. Never collapsing in the shoulders and always inhaling upper body away from the lower back. One extra breath here, or if it's available, bending left knee, releasing your right hand, catch the top of the right foot. Inhale there and exhale, maybe turn the chin and gaze towards your right shoulder, stretching the left quad here, not collapsing in the left shoulder, breathing always. Last one. And then never dropping or collapsing in the poses. Let go of that left foot. Right hand walks back inside your right foot. Tuck the left toes in. Extend the left leg and walk again to the top of the mat for your runner's lunge. Right hand stays. Kick through the back heel. Inhale there. Exhale. Left arm up. Twist. Keeping shoulders in 1-9. Gazing up at your left hand. Only if neck it's okay. Not collapsing. Hips down. One more breath. And on the exhale, we frame the left foot. We step back to a plank, Chaturanga Dandasana. Inhaling, upward facing dog. Exhaling, downward facing dog. Beautiful. Just a breath here. And when you're ready, gazing to the top, walk, step, hop, or jump your feet in between the hands. Big toes touching. Exhale, forward. Inhaling for a chair, bending knees, arms up. Make sure lower back is okay, inner thighs are in. We hold here for 2 breaths. One more. And when you're ready, press to stand. Hands at the heart in Namaste and come up to stand. Keeping the feet together, bring the arms at the back for a reverse Namaste. If it's not available, just hold on to the opposite elbows. When you're ready, keeping the right foot forward, you're going to step the left foot back, 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 not on the same line with the front heel. You're keeping the hips square, you're inhaling away from the lower back, and on the exhale, forward fold. Parsvakonasana, pyramid pose. Folding over the right leg, long neck, heavy head. Again, my right outer hip is rolled up, left outer hip down, so my hips are in one line. Just 2 breaths here. One more. And when you're ready, inhale to come back up with control and bending front knee, stepping the left foot back a little bit more. Release the arms on the inhale, warrior 1. My hips are still in one line. Front toes, heel inside, outside of the foot, pressing down. Inhale, upper body away from the lower back. And keep the shoulders away from the ears. Last breath here. And on the exhale, we frame the right foot. Pivot the back heel up and shoot the right leg back and up for a 3-legged dog once again. One breath. And again, right foot steps in between the hands. Back heel stays up, runner's lunge. This time with twist. Left hand stays. Inhale down. Exhale, right arm up towards the sky. Gazing up. If it's available, kicking through the back heel. Make sure lower back it's okay here. One final. And then we exhale and frame right foot. Make sure your feet are hip apart or wider, so when you inhale yourself up to a high crescent lunge, balance it's there. Stay for 2 breaths. Pressing front toes, heel inside, outside of the foot on the ground. Tailbone in. Final breath here. And when you're ready, interlock the fingers at the lower back, preparing for a standing balancing. going into a modified warrior 3. Extend the arms back and down. And when you're ready, inhale yourself up. Taking flight. Choosing the steady gaze down on the mat in front of you. Maybe arms are going up towards the ceiling. Above the head. Keeping the hips in one line. And the soft bend through the right knee if you need to. Front toes, heel inside, outside of the foot, pressing down. One last breath in. Take your time. And when you're ready, go back from where you came. Left foot step back, release the hands, inhale, arms up. And on the exhale, warrior 2. Front heel in line with the arch of the left foot. Arms are parallel to the ground. Breathe. Last one. And when you're ready, exhale, side angle. Keeping the right hand on the block if you need to. Half binding. Left hand at the back. Reach for your right inner thigh. If it's available. Maybe gazing up towards the left shoulder. One more breath there. If you are ready, stay here for a couple of extra breaths or maybe go for a full bind and gazing towards the front toes, right foot, you're going to tent a bird of paradise. So when you're ready, balance again onto that right foot, left foot step at the top, take as many steps as you need to go there. You're gonna press the four corners of the left foot into the ground, and then when you are ready, you're gonna press up to stand. Extending the right leg or not, just give it a try. Staying here for a breath or two. And then when you're ready, we go back. Slowly lower down. Right foot goes back on the ground. Left foot step back. Coming back to our side angle. And inhaling, releasing, coming back to a warrior 2. Exhale, frame the right foot. Pivot back, heel up, step back to a plank. Chaturanga. Inhaling, upward facing dog or cobra. Exhaling, Adho, Muka, Svanasana. Great job. Please take a break always if you feel like. Otherwise, we are moving on. Great job. Gaze at the top. Step, hop, jump, or walk your feet. In between the hands, big toes touching, exhale forward. Chair on the inhale, Uktanasana. Bending knees, 2 breaths again. Beautiful. Make sure you are okay in the lower back. Shoulders are relaxed. Last one. And press up to stand, bringing the hands up to heart in Namaste. Reverse prayer once again, or holding opposite shoulders. If this is not available, left foot stays, right foot step back, big step. My hips are in one line. I inhale away from the lower back. Before I exhale, forward fold over the left leg. Parsvakonasana. Relax the shoulders, long neck, heavy head. Just 2 breaths here, 4 corners of the feet pressed down, especially the outer edge of the right foot and heel of the back foot. So see how balance it's there. Make sure left knee not hyperextending. And we inhale to come up. Step the back foot a little bit more to the back, preparing for a warrior 1, bending left knee, inhaling, arms up. Keep the shoulders away from the ears. Great job. One more breath here or 2. And exhale. We frame the left foot. Pivot the back heel up. 3-legged dog. Shift the left leg back and up. Hands are equally pressing down. Just a breath here. And then when you're ready, left foot once again steps in between the feet. This time back heel stays up, running, snatch. Right hand stays down. Inhale there. Exhale, left arm up. Twisting. Gazing up only if the neck is all right. And breathing. One last. And exhale, left hand down, framing left foot. Make sure your feet are hip apart or wider. So when you inhale yourself up, balance it here for our high crescent, kicking through the back heel, but not before you tuck the tailbone in, shoulders relaxed and away from the ears. Four corners of the left foot, press it down. We're going to go to balance. And when you're ready, interlock the fingers at the lower back, maybe changing the interlock and extending arms back and up, heart forward and up. Inhale, take flight again, balancing on the left foot, coming into our modified warrior three. Try to keep the hips in one line. And choose a steady gaze down on the mat. Or just another breath. Slowly we're coming back from where you came, stepping right foot to the back. Inhaling arms up, and on the exhale, warrior two, stepping right foot sideways, left heel in line with the arch of the right foot. Gazing towards the left, a couple of breaths here, tailbone stays in. Breathing. Last one before moving into our side angle. So inhale here, exhale left hand inside your left foot, maybe on the block if the floor seems to be too far. Half binding, right hand behind the back, reaching for your left inner hip, turning the gaze towards your right shoulder. 2 breaths here before trying our bird of paradise on this side as well. One last. If you don't feel like trying bird of paradise on this side, just stay here for 2 extra breaths. But if you're ready, gazing down, full binding, left hand underneath your left hamstring, gaze down at your left toe, step the right foot, the back foot, to the top, to the top, to the top. You're going to balance into your right foot, 4 corners of the right foot press down, and then when you are ready, you are pressing up to stand. Find your balance first before you try to extend the left leg. 1 or 2 breaths here. Total relaxing the shoulders. 1 last. And then we come back. Down. Left foot step back. The right foot back again from where you came. Side angle. Releasing, and on the inhale, pressing yourself back to a warrior 2. Great job. Exhaling, framing left foot. Stepping back to a plank, moving through a chaturanga. Inhaling, back bend of your choice. Exhaling. Adho, Muka, Svanasana. Great job, you guys, today. Beautiful. When you are ready, exhale your knees down and together walk them in between the hands. Crisscross the legs at the lower legs and sit on the mat, extending the legs in front of you, preparing yourself for a Urdva Dhanurasana. Wheel pose, and if it's not in your practice, please practice 2 rounds of bridge pose. Either way, don't let your knees fall on the side. 4 corners of the feet press down. And if lower back hurts, hopefully not, don't force yourself. We always say lower back needs extra attention, so take care of that. Make sure you're not hurting. When you are ready, lie down on the mat without dropping and collapsing, bending knees, bending elbows. Bring the hands in line with your ears, next to your ears, and on the inhale, press up for your Urdva Dhanurasana. 2 breaths. Doing your bridge pose if you are not practicing the wheel today, that's okay. Just another breath. We're going to do it twice, wheel or bridge. And then slowly, you're going to lower yourself down. Keep the lower back down on the mat for 2 breaths before lifting up again. When you are ready, prepare yourself for round 2 of a bridge or wheel pose. Bend the knees. If you're not there yet, feet on the mat, bend the elbows, hands outside your ears. Elbows will be pointing up towards the ceiling, not letting them fall on the side. And when you're ready, on the inhale, press up. Great job. Stay for 3. Stay for 2. One last. And then slowly you go back down. Great job, everybody. Let's take a happy baby here. Making sure you keep the lower back on the mat. Lower back on the mat. Shoulder blades are rolling back and down. And you keep the head down. Beautiful. Just 2 more breaths here. One more. And then slowly, hugging this into the chest, rock yourself side to side, give a little massage to the lower back. Great job today, you guys. I hope you enjoyed this short but sweet and spicy little sequence for you. Great job. Come back to center. Extend the left leg out. Give a nice hug to that right knee into the chest for a breath here, remaining flat back on the mat. And then when you're ready, twist to the left, extending right arm out. Bring the right knee to the left. Scooching hips on the side if you need to. You are gazing up or gazing right if neck it's all right with it. Just 2 breaths here. One more. Let's take an extra breath here. It feels good. In our easy twist. And then you come back to center, hugging that right knee into the chest. And then change, extend the right leg out. Hug the left knee into the chest, give it a nice hug and squeeze, remaining flat back on the mat. And prepare for a twist. Left arm extends out and left knee comes to the right. Scooching hips to the left if you need. Keep the shoulder blades ideally equally down on the ground, gazing up, or if neck it's okay, gaze to the left. Breathe. Just 2 or 3 breaths on this side, making sure you let go of all the tension out of your body. And continue smiling, continue saying thank you to yourself for being here today once again, for doing a great job. Always knowing that no matter how much you do, it is enough. You are always enough. Beautiful, last one. And then we come back to center, hugging that left knee back to chest, both knees to chest. Inhale there, exhale, forehead to the knees. Tell yourself, great job, and I love you very much today. Coming forward, rocking yourself forward into a cross-leg seated position, or take a Shavasana if you feel like. Otherwise, come here with me with the hands at the heart in Namaste. Closing your eyes and continue smiling, being grateful, appreciating the hard job you've been doing. You did amazing. Be happy for that. Take a moment here. Just a couple of breaths together before moving on with our day. Just finding a moment of stillness, calm, so we will be able to move through our day with the right balance, not super hyper. It's good to have energy, but at the right point always. Beautiful. Let's end the class here. Before we do that, thank you so much for being here once again and practicing with me today. Thank yourself for showing up on the mat. The divine light within me honors the divine light within you. Namaste.